Good morning, YouTube. This is Mike with Financial Market Geometry on August 28, 2021. And let's start this week's market recap and outlook. First part, what I do in the past week. And past week, I didn't trade much about index because if we look at this channel, net range channel, this is a channel in channel structure on SPX daily. The bigger channel is start from November, start from last year, November. Everyone draw that already. I'm not going to show it on the chart to just make this chart cleaner. So what we see here is a narrow channel since mid-May. So when we have last week, we have two reversal bars, and on Monday it's gap up, but it's we know the trend is already on 5F up. Later we'll get to the market status. We'll go to a little bit detail about that. So yes, it's on 5F up, but it's already pretty close to the upper boundary of this channel. So that's why I didn't trade index rather than individual stocks. On Monday, the individual stock I opened and did is AHR. It's AEHR. Yeah, this one here. I really, as you can tell, I don't even know, not familiar with this, so I don't even know the fundamentals when I open the position. I opened the position on Monday, and why I did that, because when Monday gap up, it indicates the brown market is on 5F up, and also 3F up, and I look at the small Russell 2000. I think Russell 2000 will have a strong good week. That's why I'm looking for the small caps. This one come to my I do the scan, and this come to the best looking chart. I start opened around the 5.6. I think 5.6 or 5.5, 5.6. I start accumulate shares. This is very good looking patterns. What if we zoom out and look, right? This guy here, he has let me draw a little bit so everyone can learn from this a little. Okay, what we have here is a very nice base right here. Very nice base here, right? And you can see we're having anti-lag consolidation up. Now you see this up lag is very strong, then, right? And then the pullback lag is much weaker. Now here is the broke up lag. Broke up lag come out. All right. Let me stop. Then here comes this part here. This is the broke up lag. The broke up lag, pullback, the first pullback, a second pullback, and that's where I'm looking for the second pullback. This is the second buy of this broke up lag. Let me clear all this so I can zoom in. So, and that's why then this comes up, confirm this after this bar, right? Confirms the pivot low. So I entered on this bar here, Monday, exact on Monday. Then we can show it's a good run up there. And what is the target? Okay, in order to see the target of this guy, we need to zoom out. Since we know this leg start from here is the broke up leg of the entire daily frame, right? So it can go very far. And let's see how here. Yes, I draw a max resistance roughly $11. So I entered the 5 to 5.6 accumulated bunch. So roughly 100% return. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So people will say, okay, why didn't you post this your trade on your Discord? All right. The reason is this. I only look at the market cap of this. Really, it is not large. It's not large at all. Roughly 100 million cap. A daily transaction, a million. So several $1 million weekly, daily. So I'm afraid that when I post, everyone but pour money in it will drive this up too much. That's why I didn't mention this. But for other swing position or midterm swing position, I did post for a larger caps. For instance, another one I'm still holding is Bill.com. This guy here. Yeah, I think I posted my on Discord public board, public channel. I did enter at this bar here. This bar, that's where I posted. After the pivot, this is a pivot low confirm, pivot low, I enter here. So very similar to the AE chart, right? Here is come up 30F come up. Here is the second buy, and this one is second buy prime. So that's where it's come. I enter this and hold. This is actually good. The form consolidation after breaking all-time high is a good sign. So after accumulating enough, and yesterday it broke out with 30%. I'm still holding it. Because I haven't seen any sign of reversal. So I don't know where it will end up with. Actually, this guy can go very, very far, I would say, since I don't see an end of this trend yet. Keep holding. And another one I did, yeah, this is another small cap, but I did post my entry at this breakout buy, and then another long shadow lag. It's not a good sign. So after that, I exit at this bar here at close. But I did re-enter at this bar. After this bar show up, next day re-enter. Now it's a good run. So for this, I re-entered by the 45, and targeting of this is, yes, about 61. Here, the trend line reached 61. I think it's pretty safe to say we will get there. So that's the first target. I'll take some profit over there, and then the way to see if any negative price action, I will exit further. So those are the swing positions or longer term positions I'm holding on the individual stocks. And short terms on the shorter intraday trade, if you want to here are some. Monday is a good day for the smalls, right? We all know So immediately the largest cap in the small in the Russell is this guy, this MC. So on Tuesday, I start trade MC. It is a okay trade, but I did miss this huge leg up. Where do I enter? I enter at 37. You will see here come up, first pullback, second pullback, similar, right? This is second buy prime, right under the at the uh, moving average support. So then we'll start to pull out, right? So this is very quick, holding only a couple hours here. Buy at this bar, by 37, roughly 37. So quickly moving up, I get off the 39. Why I got 39, actually 39.1. Why I got up here? If you zoom out to see where the 31.9 is, see here? Okay, draw a line for you. See? That's here, right? You see here is 39 point a quarter is a resistance, a strong resistance. So I get out a little bit shy of 39. So I see that pull overshoot and pull back. That's where I get out. So then this is really I didn't expect. So missed this huge leg up. So at that day, Tuesday, I'm very feel sad about this, missing this. Later this week, I feel better since I still stick with my rules. I know it will, in a long run, I will get paid back. Not, not, not be greedy. Not time for greedy. Okay. Sometimes yes, it is good for greedy, but greedy kills. All right. Then let's see another one. Let's see. Intraday sale. Yeah, yesterday. This. I go back to 30-minute chart. We see why I trade this. Here. Okay. This we know it is already on 5F up from since this, right? Then here is 1F up, come here and end. Now since from 25th, this 1F go start pulling back, 1F pulling back, as the brown market pulling back, and the pulling back is right here. It's right under the MA support. MA support also on the horizontal. You can see the 365 is where the support is. So yesterday I got up very early, not only for Facebook, but also for gold. For gold, that's not good trade. So gold is got shaken out before it start a very good run. Sometimes it happens. Well, this is when it start to pulling back. If I turn on the so I get in at about 364, and the 364 and stop loss I put that here, 362.5. So that's very good actually, since they never even tested it here. Then we write this up whole day and get out at 372.5. So that's where I exit all the loans, and that's to short-term intraday trade. Okay, let's go back to the brown market. You're here is to see what happened next. But indeed, it doesn't really matter to me what happens next. What happens next, I write it to it. Where is my channel? Okay, the channel disappeared. That's okay. All right. Okay, let's draw. Start from the. I put on the 30-minute chart. I start to draw. Okay. As I mentioned in the beginning, it is the trend right now is on 30F up and the 5F up. 5F up is let me draw. All right, where am I drawing to here? Here we go. All right, we have 1F up, up. The trend is rough like this. Okay, don't hold me on this. Okay. So this is 5F up. We have a 5F up, and we have a okay. All right. So that's some structures. Here, the 5F is still ongoing, and no sign of ending. But I do think this is as a consolidation trend. So it's not supposed to be trade impulsive. In here, that means it's a correction move up. Okay. Here is the up leg. The up leg has already have one F congestion here. So I think this is going to move a little bit higher. Start on Monday, a bit higher, but it won't go too much, really. So it's likely will go a little bit higher. Oh, change the color, one color. A little bit higher. Pull back, go up. This pullback here is not supposed to lower than this, okay? This area is about 44.90, 44.92, if I recall it correctly. This pullback shouldn't below 44.92. 44.92? No, it's not. 44.84. Not supposed to be below 44.84, but should below 4,500. Should below this line, so somewhere here, and then another push up. That's where the end of the 5F. 5F this year supposed to be 5F for sure. Okay, that's where that's supposed to be. That's my thinking. So don't call me on the date either. Okay, may not be on August 31st, maybe on September 1st or 2nd even. So that's what I'm thinking. What happens on these? What will happen on Monday? Not Monday, next week. All right. I think that'll be it for today. I hope you all have a good weekend. Happy trading next week. Bye-bye.